New season, Josh, new set of stars for you. As an Oxford lad, how easy was it to come to the Rising Stars for you?
Very easy. Management made it very easy for me to come over. Obviously, I've come off the back of a season where obviously they've accumulated a lot of us older boys, which makes it a lot more like the old days when we were obviously when years ago club folded and then started ourselves all over again, and it was all of those old boys putting the graft in to get it back to where it was, and then now a lot of the old familiar faces back with us, so it's really nice.
Nick, Joe, Josh, the Oliver family, synonymous with Oxford ice hockey. And now you're a player that still, I believe, could be playing in NIHL 1. You have the skill sets, you have the age to go with it. But now you've got to nurture some youngsters alongside you. When you were young, and I mean really young, just starting, was there anything like this pathway, or was there anybody in particular that helped you along the way?
There wasn't much. I mean, we barely had enough age groups to fill. I mean, when I was an under 10, I was playing under 12s, so trying to play under 14s like every week, asking to play up. Um, and then when it got close to seniors, the only real way was through a two-way contract with Swindon. That was about it. So we haven't had this sort of progression loop ever, I don't think.
And how does it feel to be part of that now? You know, a lot of these youngsters, you know, I can't help saying this, I'm saying this, you're not saying this, will look across their shoulders and think, Josh Oliver, Joey Edwards, Dax Hedges, Sam Arnold, Andy Cox. You know, I watch these guys play. But in a way, you've got to enjoy yourself, but you've also got to educate some of these youngsters in a way that maybe you didn't have, surely.
Yeah. It's definitely a learning curve for me. Um, but at the same time, it's all about just getting them as many reps as possible. There's only so much talking you can do from someone with experience before you can end up just overwhelming people. So it's definitely a case of just trying to have fun, getting them out there, and getting them used to playing with your sort of play style.
Now, you are possibly one of the most naturally gifted skaters that I've seen for the Oxford City Stars over the years. Hand-eye coordination is very good. It looks quite natural, the way you play your ice hockey, and I'm sure that the way you think about the game is quite natural too. If somebody comes to you, say an Ed Crotty, and sort of says, what would you do? How would you do? How would you sort of explain that feeling that comes so natural to you?
Kind of different. It's not come natural anymore. It's not as natural as it once was, but it is literally just getting on the ice at every single opportunity you can. Every time there's a training session that you can go to, even if you've got to pay 10, 20 quid for it, got to go to it.
Go out there and hone
play,
your skills.
Yeah, play every age group possible when you're a junior.
Now, you have been targeted in the past as somebody the opposition want off the ice. You know, you look around, because ice hockey is a physical sport, there's going to be some of these youngsters that a little bit of old stage is coming out to beat the youngsters up almost, for want of a better phrase. Certainly trying some dark arts, I won't say full on fighting. What do you say to a youngster who seems to be targeted? Have you got any sort of knowledge you can pass on? Something like, hey, if he's after you, you're playing well. Keep it
Yeah,
up.
that is true. That is true, yeah. Whenever it happened to me, you literally just got to completely ignore the day you did this. Obviously look over your shoulder to make sure you're not going to get absolutely walloped, but you have to just keep playing the game you're playing. They'll respect you for it, and if you put goals past them, then it's just going to show that that sort of method of attack isn't going to work for them.
Now, you're back with Russell and Paul, the directors, along with Ruben and the Rising Stars, and you've had a spell under their tutelage before. Very good time as well back in the day. What are your goals for this season on a personal level? Is it enjoyment and goals, or is it the goals for the season is to get these youngsters and make us drive forward to be really competitive?
Yeah, the main goal is to make sure that everyone has a better understanding of the game, can function within a team like the Stars at a higher level. And yeah, second is 100% to have a lot of fun. Make sure that everyone's having a good time.
Well, we look forward to seeing Josh Oliver with a smile on his face. It's the best way of seeing you play ice hockey.